Hey, how's it going? This is Scott Batch with Surf Lessons with Scott Batch. And in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about trying to pick the perfect day to learn how to surf. I'm here in Torrance, California, and today the waves are supposed to be really big. So I came down to the beach so I could check it out and see if these 10-foot waves are going to show up. They haven't shown up yet, but that doesn't mean that they won't tonight. But something else showed up, and I'll be talking about that when I get down here. So in today's episode, I'll talk about three primary things. One is the size that I would choose if I was trying to learn how to surf, knowing what I know now. Number two is learning how to check out the forecast using several apps. I'll go over that. And three, the difference between summer waves and winter waves. Alright, so it's probably hard to tell what size the waves are without any reference. But right now, they're probably about shoulder to maybe head high. Forecast says that the waves are going to get up to about 12 to 15 feet. And what'll probably, if that's the case, I use Surfline. Surfline's usually pretty accurate. And if it's only 4 to maybe 5 feet right now, that means that the swell is going to grow throughout the day. And so knowing what I know now about surfing, this is when I'd want to stay out of the water as a new surfer. So many things can go wrong so quick, and there's so many undertows, rip currents, there's all kinds of things going on, and it's going to be building surf throughout the day. So sure, the 15-foot waves might not come until later on today, but it might be 7 or 8 feet within like the next hour. Who knows? We'll see. So knowing what I know now, the perfect size that I would want to learn how to surf on is waist-high waves. Waist-high is so nice because you have control. I still have control of how I can move in the water, and I can usually fight off the power of the waves, and so I can move wherever I want, do whatever I want. But once I start going into chest deep water or deeper, then I lose that ability to have the full control. And that's what I want when I'm out there and I'm brand new. I want full control. So the size of the waves doesn't exactly have anything to do with winter and summer, kind of. So some of this information might be coming across pretty quick, so I'm going to break it down even more into other episodes where I'm talking about surfing in the cold, and I'll especially be talking about how to use that app. I'll do a pretty in-depth episode on using a surf app so we can find the best days to go out. I know it's a bummer sometimes because we want to go out all the time, but all the time is not the greatest time to learn. So eventually I'll have a whole episode on using surf apps, but I just want to come down and take advantage of today because it's just like this. Choppy, stormy, possibility of big waves coming. So I want to come down and capture this. So like I said, one of the things I could do to help with this, help determine the best day to come down here, is by using a good surf app like Surfline. So I can go on Surfline, check that app. I can check the wind, I can check the tides, and I can check the wave size. In addition to looking at the forecast, whether it's going to be sunny or overcast. So that combination of things is going to give me my best days of surf. Now, I know that one of the things that we all want to do is we're like, I just want to do it. I don't want to have to wait for everything to like line up magically and then go out. And in some places in the country, it's going to be like this all the time. Say like in Washington or places like the Northeast, it's going to be really a lot like this quite often. So I don't know what to say about that, and maybe we'll do an episode about learning how to surf when you live in Washington. But for most of us, we can wait till summer. Even in Washington, you can wait till summer. And I know we don't want to, because we want to go when we want to go. But I'm telling you right now, it'd be a horrible time to go surfing, because you see the beach is empty. And if we got into trouble, there wouldn't be anybody to help us. All right? So if I was learning how to surf, I'd be like, all right, what I'm going to do, and you saw in the previous episode, if you didn't watch it, it's on self-evaluating my physical fitness. What I would do is, it's the middle of February right now. I'd say, if this guy's telling me that all the best opportunities to surf are in summer, I'm going to try and trust him, because he's right, it doesn't look that good right here. And if it looks like this, between now and summer, those are not good days. And we eventually have the episode on surf apps. So if it looks anything like this, horrible day to learn how to surf. It's not necessarily a bad day to surf for intermediate and experts, because there are some places, like by piers and things, that could still break really good, and at reef breaks. But for learning, this is horrible. It's like, imagine going golfing in like crabgrass or some nasty grass, or doing some kind of sport in just like horrible conditions. Trying to fly a kite on a day with no wind. That's one of the things about surfing, is that we just we take the waves when the opportunity presents itself, and do other things when it's not. So I got off track a little bit, but one thing I could be doing right now is getting really fit. Like I said, it's the middle of February, and so I can give myself until late May to get in the best possible shape that I can, instead of dealing with this. This is going to be nothing but frustration when you're first starting out. On top of that, it's going to be cold. So if I'm learning and wanting to learn how to surf, personally, I'm going to pick the best opportunity I can. I want to have warmer water, blue skies, nice developed waves, wind's working in my favor, it's not too big, all those things. And some people say, just go out. But there's nobody out here to help us if I were to get into trouble. So that's why I'm going to pick not to learn how to surf when conditions look like this. Overcast, cold, windy. Not going to do it. What I'm going to do is, like I did today, spent 2 hours in the gym with my nephew working out, getting my cardio going, and focusing on things like that. I could be watching videos, working on my research, getting my equipment ready, so when summer's here, ready to go. All right? So one of the things about when it is bigger, it offers a lot more power in the whitewash, which makes it a little bit easier to stand up. But I'd rather trade safety for that power when I'm first starting out. Right now, right behind me, it's unfortunate you can't see this, but there's a nice sandbar right here that makes the water really shallow. So this would be the place that I would want to go out, right here where it's shallow. Down over there, right over here, the water gets deep, and the water gets deep right behind me over here. So wherever the blue water is, the bluer water is the deeper water. The yellowish brown water, it's not brown water, it's instead it's shallow and you can see the sand. I want to see that sand while I'm going out. So down here where it's blue, I don't want to be there because that's where the rip tide or rip current is. And so what that means is if the waves are coming in here, the water's going to go back out somewhere. So it's going to go back out over there and back over here. While right here, where this brownish water is, it's going to stay shallow probably all day. And so this is where I'd want to be, waist deep water all day. Well, the big thing that we're missing here at this beach right now is a lifeguard. There's no lifeguard and there's no people. Those two, that combination could be a deadly combination, and this would be a horrible place to try to learn how to surf right now. That's why I'll be alluding to trying to learn in the summer or late spring. I know that's a long time from now, but better to be safe than sorry, right? So yeah, I know we can be impatient, we want to do it right now, but better to be safe. So if you hadn't had a chance, check out some of the previous episodes. I'm going to be doing a series called The First 50, and that's going to be a series of episodes where I talk about all the things I wish I would have known before I went out the first time or while I was learning. Those are the kind of things that you could do your own research on each topic. Once you watch the episode, it'll probably raise some questions in your mind, but then you can start doing research, and those are the things you could do on a day like this, in addition to doing some workouts. Today would be a good day for me to be working out right here on shore. I love being next to the water, and I love being working out right here, but right now it's in the gym. I need to start getting out here more often. All right, so check out the next episode coming up, and I'll see you later.